Research shows one behavior predicts divorce with over 90% accuracy, and chances are you have done this week. It is not cheating, it is not money problem, it is contempt. It is contempt. And just one of the four toxic behaviors Dr. John Gottman calls the four horsemen of the apocalypse, or the divorce apocalypse. My name is Emmett. I'm a licensed therapist based in Texas. Every week I sit with couples struggling to stay connected, and almost all of them are trapped into same four patterns without even realizing it. In this video, I will show you what the four horsemen looks like in real life, why they are so dangerous, and how to stop them before it is too late. Let's get started. The first horseman is criticism. Criticism isn't the same as complaint. It is when you attack your partner's character, not their behavior. Here's what it sounds like. You always leave a mess. You never listen to me. You are so selfish. You are the most selfish person I know. You never care about anybody else but yourself. Criticism puts your partner on the defensive and makes them feel attacked, not understood. And when someone feels attacked, they stop being vulnerable and start protecting themselves. Horseman number 2, defensiveness. Defensiveness is a way of saying, this isn't my fault, it is yours. Real examples sound like this. I only said that because you started it. Well, what about when you do this? I did my part. You just don't notice. Defensiveness feels like self-protection, but it actually shuts down communication, it escalates conflict, and it makes resolution almost impossible. Horseman number 3 is contempt. This is the most dangerous one. Contempt predicts divorce more accurately than any other behavior. That's right. Contempt. It show up as sarcasm, eye rolling, mocking your partner, name calling, insult, disgust, hostile humor. It's just a joke, bro. That kind of example, that kind of things. Yeah. Example would be like this. Oh wow, thanks for finally doing the dishes. I can't believe I married someone this stupid. You are unbelievable. She's not the most beautiful, but it's the best I could do. Those kind of things. Contempt is emotional poison. It creates shame. It creates it kills connections rather than create it, and it literally weakens your partner's immune system over time. And finally, the fourth horseman of the divorce apocalypse is stonewalling. Stonewalling is when one partner shuts down emotionally, they stop responding, they check out, they go silent. That's what I do. I go silent. To the other person, it feels like being abandoned, but to the person stonewalling, it usually means they are emotionally overwhelmed. This is called flooding, when your partner get emotionally overwhelmed and they stop talking. Their nervous system is maxed out, and silence feels safer than saying the wrong thing. What is the solution? Simply put, take a break. Let not only your mind but your body calm down. Then return when you are ready to re-engage with care. That is the solution. Now, how does this cycle escalate? So, simply put, what happens when these four patterns show up over and over? Criticism leads to defensiveness. Defensiveness leads to contempt. Contempt leads to overwhelming immune system, which is stonewalling or flooding. And before you know it, the relationship starts to die, not with one big blowout, but with 1,000 tiny disconnect. Death by 1,000 cuts. That's what we're talking about here. This is what we call negative sentiment override. Even neutral or kind moments starts to feel like attacks. But here's the good news. You can stop the cycle. What to do instead? Here's how I help couples replace the four horsemen. Criticism, use a gentle startup. I feel, you put in your emotion, talk about the situation, and I need, tell them what they need. That's how you do that. Like this. I feel sad about the way you talk to me, and I need you to listen to me. Contempt. Instead, build a culture of appreciation. Look for a culture of appreciation. Look for what the partner is doing well and compliment on that. Defensiveness. Take responsibility, even if it is just for your tune or timing. Own your piece of the problem, essentially. Stonewalling, we want to go to self-soothing. Take 20 minutes, go for a walk, breathe, then come back when you are calm. These are magic tricks, guys. They are emotional skills. And the more you practice them, the stronger your relationship becomes. And it will exponentially increase and build your relationship when both you and your partners are doing it. If any of this sounds familiar, don't panic. You're not doomed. You guys are human. And now you have tools to make change. If this helped you, hit the like button, comment below. Which of the four horsemen do you see most in your relationship? And if you are in Texas, and you are looking for therapy, visit the website in the link below to book a session with me. Subscribe for more videos like this, where we turn research into real-life tools for healing, growth, and connection. Thanks for watching, and remember, it is not about avoiding conflicts. It is about learning how to reconnect after it. I will talk to you guys next time. Peace.